Okay, I bring you guys back for part 3. We talked about filling the hole with fiberglass and epoxy, prepping it, applying it, let it dry, prepping it for your putty, and that's where we are today. I went ahead and went back over this. It's pretty smooth. I don't have any high spots. So I'm looking just to kind of fill it in. Got a little bit of a low spot there where that is, where the hole was actually the big hole. And that's okay. So what I've done is I went ahead and I've prepared some Total Boat fairing putty, and I've cleaned this with acetone. Acetone's good. That way, if it's not completely dry, it doesn't have to be. Acetone can be mixed with that to reduce it, but in this particular case, we're not going to be doing that today. So I went ahead and took the liberty of mixing up a batch. So when you mix this, it's blue and yellow, and it turns a green color once it's mixed. I like that idea, man. Tells you when you've got everything mixed. And guys, you don't have to spend a bunch of money on this. This stuff is Harbor Freight putty knives, and this is the lid off my coffee that I buy. So I keep all that stuff because at the end of this repair, I'm going to do a video on just all the materials that were used. So you have just one good video on all reference of all the materials. So I'll get to all that. Some people have already been asking me, but I'm going to get to all that as soon as I can. So here's what we're going to do. We feathered this thing all the way across. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to start, and you're going to put this down. Just like that. You can do it. You can see how much trouble I have with these pinholes, and I'm not as worried about it as I should be, but if I keep working this stuff, and it's kind of like body shop stuff, but it's not really Bondo. It's a filler putty, but it's epoxy based, I believe. It's just really strong. You can see I'm having some reaction with it, but let's just get it nice and smooth. We'll just keep working it, and it may not be the last time you'll have to come in here and do this, but I like to get one good application down. Probably make this as thin as possible too. So we'll scrape this now. Just let it go all the way out of there. And as you can see, all those little holes are filled. So see that right there? That's what you want that to look like. Just like that. So let's take this out of here. I'm not worried about this stuff. This is all going to get sanded and hit, but we'll take as much off. This stuff sands very easily, by the way. I'll take you down that road when I get ready to finish this. So now if you take a look at this, it gives you a really good idea where everything went. And so every place you see this putty was a low spot that got filled. And go both ways here. Helps work out any imperfections. And we'll just put a little more on there. Don't be afraid. Just keep working it. Just like that. So, as you can see, it didn't take very much. When you're doing the fairing, I like to keep it as thin as possible. It doesn't shrink like Bondo or like any of the other stuff. It doesn't. The shrink rate's like 1/10 of 1% or something. It's just really, really low shrink rate. So shrink rate would be when this dries, does it shrink and pull away from your working area? That's a notorious problem in the automotive industry. So they've been, a lot of it is because I think that they're always trying to rush these jobs, and they're trying to get everything to dry. And the companies have really spent a lot of time trying to get it. This right here is what I like. All my imperfections are filled. I'm not going to take much sandpaper here. I'll probably hit this with 120 so we don't tear it all down. We just want to get a nice sanding on top of it to get a mechanical bond. So what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stop today on this. That's as much as I'm going to put on. And that means that stuff will set up really super quick. And then we're going to bring you guys back and we're going to sand that. We're going to clean it and we're going to put some primer on it and just see how well of a repair we did. And remember, we're looking for this of a turnout right here. And so that's what we're working for. And a reminder, we're going to have a video at the end, of course, with all the materials in it, and then some notes and some little small tidbits of advice that I've learned the hard way dealing with a lot of this stuff. So, okay guys, we'll bring you back later.